Good morning, students. Here you can see the setup for this LVDT. You can see here the name of this trainer kit. So linear variable differential transformer. Here you can see the transducer also, because here we are using this for measurement, displacement measurement. That is these two terminals we are connecting to this multimeter. Here we can check how much volt we are getting as an output. The basic or the theory of this we will explain in the another session, but here we will see how to perform this experiment. So for this, here we need to check the micro scale. On this hand we are having the 0, and this should coincide with this linear scale, so that we are getting the reading over here in the multimeter as 0. So here you can see the total displacement for this micrometer knob is 10 mm, that means 1 centimeter is there, and this we can rotate in two directions, okay, that is clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now here in this case we have to take total 10 sets of reading in an anti-clockwise sense and clockwise sense of rotation of this knob. So here what we have to do, we have to rotate this knob and we have to adjust it to 0, and we have to check whether we are getting 0 volt reading in the multimeter or not, okay. And if it is not coming at 0, then we have to adjust the output by adjusting the screw over here with the help of tester or with screwdriver. So here we will start taking the reading. So first we will decide in which direction we have to rotate this knob. So first we will rotate this in clockwise direction, and after one complete rotation we will stop. We will check whether this 0 is coinciding with the linear scale or not. Here you can see this 0 is exactly matching with that linear horizontal line on the linear scale, and the reading for this we are getting as 0.009, that means 9 millivolt, okay. Now you can check the sign over here. The sign here is a positive in this display. Here it's positive. So we have to note this reading, that is for 1 mm displacement, or we can say the clockwise sense of rotation, we are getting 9 millivolt as a output value, okay. Then what we have to do, we have to take another rotation. That means it will travel 1 mm horizontally on the left side, or we can say it is the knob is rotated in clockwise direction, and after one complete rotation we are getting 19 millivolt in the multimeter, okay. So we have to note down these readings. So in this way we have to take total 10 readings in the clockwise direction of rotation of this knob. So here we are getting third reading, that is 29 millivolt for 3 mm displacement on the linear scale and in the clockwise direction of rotation, okay. So here in this way we have to take fourth reading. So here we are getting 40 millivolt. You have to note down these readings in your observation table. Then fifth reading, that is 5 mm linear, and this 49 millivolt. You can write in volt or in millivolt scale. Then sixth reading 59 millivolt, 7th reading 69 millivolt, at 78 millivolt, 9th 87 millivolt, and then last reading, that is 10th reading, and it's 96 millivolt. Okay, so once you have completed 10 mm displacement, you have to come to the home position, that is you have to adjust this knob to 10 mm distance by aligning this 0 on the knob with the horizontal scale over this main scale. So here you will get again 0. Then we have to take the readings in the other direction, that is anti-clockwise direction of rotation. So here for one complete rotation of this knob, here we are getting minus 10 millivolt. Minus, here you can see the minus sign is there, so it's minus 10 millivolt. Then take second reading in anti-clockwise direction. Here you will get minus 20 millivolt. Then third reading minus 31 millivolt. Then next reading, fourth reading minus 41 millivolt. Then next minus 52 millivolt. This is fifth reading. Then sixth reading minus 62 millivolt. Seventh reading minus 72 millivolt. Eighth reading minus 83 millivolt. Ninth minus 93 millivolt, and then last reading, that is 28th reading in the anti-clockwise direction, that is minus 103 millivolt. So this is how we have to take the readings, and you have to write those in the observation table, and you have to draw a graph of input versus output. So input is the distance that you are giving as an input on a linear scale, or you can show the direction of rotation for this knob, whether it's in clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, and then you have to note the output voltage along the other axis. Okay, so on one axis there will be input, and on the other axis there will be output, and you have to find out the relation between the input and output, whether it's directly proportional to the input or not. You have to check by this way. So here we are just checking how this LVDT can be used for finding out what is the distance between the 2 points. The logic will be like this. Here after calibration of the equipment, we can find out for how much displacement of this knob, linear displacement of this knob, how we are getting the output voltage in the multimeter. So once we are having the relation between the input and output, and we are having the graph, we can take random distance and we can check how much is the voltage for the 2 points. That means let's say for one point, first point, we are having the output voltage as 45 millivolt, and while taking this point to the say coinciding this particular point of this micrometer gauge with the second point, so let's say we are getting 105 millivolt as a output, then we can find out the difference between 105 and this 45, and we can get the particular millivolt output, and we can plot that output on the graph, and we can find out how much is the distance between the 2 points. So this is how we can get the unknown distance, and we can find out the distance between the 2 points. Okay, so this is what about linear variable differential transformer and how we can use this LVDT for finding the unknown distance. Okay, thank you.